Hi Lee, Dan. Right, I've made this quick video to run through the process of the kitting and barcoding process. So what I've done is I've taken two examples. Hopefully you can see these on the screen. I've got two work products with their pane product or component and the warehouses, and I've done some barcode labels for the batches that are in stock of the components. So just to go back to the Sage side of things, if you go into like the design kit bit where it starts off, and I put in the first one, so that then shows that a meter of that product is made up of a meter of this product. So that's basically all that happens in this part of it. So you set the relationship between the two. Then when you put your sales order on the system, so it's going to create a new sales order, for this customer, and add my items. We'll just do it for one item. So it's work STO Azure FR5, quantity of 1 to build. You've got to pick the warehouse, Agma warehouse, and we're going to build 10 meters of that product. So I'm not allocating it at this stage, but what I am going to do is click on the build kit option at the bottom, and then just to go and check that I've got sufficient stock available for that product, I'm now going to allocate the stock for that item. So I forgot to tick it. So that's the first thing that needs to happen before you can send it to the handheld for picking. So I'll save that, and it then in the background builds a kit. So I save that item, come out of that and save the order. RH 060425, and it's created 33272 as my sales order. One thing I forgot to do before it will be picked is send it to the handheld, so you have to then go in and amend it. And it's already done it because there was allocations on. I think I've got a setting that's set up to automatically allocate it. So now I'm going to flip over to my handheld, so bear with me for a sec. Okay, we're ready now to dispatch this sales order, having allocated the kit and set the tick box to say it's ready for the dispatch. So if we now click on sales orders and go and find our sales order number, which was, if we look at our sales orders, this one here, 33272. 33272. There it is. Find the order, and it should now tell us we've got items to pick. Go to the to pick section, and now I've got to go and choose the item first. Scanned it. Now it's found it, and now it says how much of that am I going to dispatch, and I'm going to dispatch all 10 meters. And how much I'm expecting 10. I've got 25 in stock, and now I can allocate that 10 and move on to the next stage. Successful. So now it's moved it from picked to the next stage is the packing desk picking, and that could be combined into one operation, but that's a separate discussion. So now we go to the picked items and do the same thing again. So I think I can just go in here and put the 10 in, and then go and choose the same batch item again. So it might be worth combining these into two operations. That's it, 10 picked, 10 packed, and now I can exit this and say dispatch all picked items, have to create a new one. BR1 create, yeah. Okay, so you have to create the kit and click the plus button, and now it's shipping the order. Okay, that's only because the printer's not working, and it's done it. So if I now go back to my sales order and refresh the screen, 3372, if we move across the worst flow, it's now fully dispatched and ready for invoicing. And well, you can look at it for yourself on the demo system, but that's taken an order from start to finish. I hope that was helpful. We'll have a chat when you're free. Thanks, bye.